Hello and welcome back to CS38 Racing, and this is Ride 5. We're doing another endurance race here, and this one didn't go so well as the others, so there was a little bit of drama in this race and it didn't work out so well for us. So let's jump straight into the race. If you like this one, give it a big thumbs up, give that subscribe button a little bit of your love, as well as hitting that bell notification. So we're off here. We've got a different design this time around for this race, something a little bit different, and we are off. We're currently in 11th position, trying to get our way through by the first. Whoa, there's a bit of a crash there, so we've got caught up in the melee of that a little bit, but also I'm not too confident around this track with this bike. It's something that I find the track is really tight and I can never really get my braking markers as accurate as I would like or as good as I would like. This corner, that change of direction, I find really hard to get. So this is going to be a long race here. Again, just not getting that change of direction. All the qualities of the Ducati that we're able to sort of ride around on the other tracks, particularly in Donington, they're not able to be ridden around here. So we're looking at the agility, the maneuverability, under the brakes, all of that kind of thing. It doesn't really seem to gel so much at this track, plus it's not a track that I really enjoy. I find it quite difficult to get a handle. We seem to be maintaining a solid 10th position here. Out wide again. That means we've relinquished 10th place here. The guys are making the Ducati work. We don't seem to be able to make it work that smoothly. Going for a move on the inside, it's an audacious lunge. Going for another lunge again. We managed to hold that 10th. No, we've lost that 10th position. An absolutely insane move around the outside there. We need to try and keep ourselves in position to fight for the top 10. And as you can see, we're just never really comfortable on the bike here. It's not something that's really matching probably my riding style, and I haven't put in enough time on this track in particular to really get comfortable with it. Oh, there we go, we're under attack again. So we could be losing 11th spot on the track here. Oh, like slipping around a little bit. Everything's loosey-goosey coming over the bumps there. This feels a little bit slow to respond. No one's gone into the pits yet, so we do have to start thinking about our pit strategy and how we're going to make that work. Whoa, we've come in way too hot here. Off into the grass, we lose a lot of positions. And we just can't seem to get into a rhythm. It's just not smooth around this track, so I have no confidence to push the limits, whereas at the other tracks I did feel like I could push the limit of the bike a bit more. You can see deep there, we're going to get undercut. Starting to go a little bit harder into turn 1 and turn 2 now, as we started to see the pace at which the other riders are taking that corner. We're out wide. Whoa, jumping on the tarmac there as we skip back into the track. Now we're down in 20th, we're dead last. So we've lost a lot of positions and a lot of ground. Almost again, the rear stepped out on us there. Very lucky not to have gone down. Oh, very twitchy on the curbs. Sitting on 37% fuel in the tank, so we need to start considering what we're going to do for pit strategy. Almost tempted to just go in now and see if we can do the undercut strategy at all. We're not far off the back of the group, but it's still not, we're not competitive. Unfortunately here this round we're not competitive. A few are starting to pit. I think we can get one more lap out of the fuel. And we're not settled on the bike. Everything just keeps not working, and I don't have much feeling here with this bike and this track. And there we go, there's just an example of it. We're straight down, losing the front, and that's going to put us into 17th before we've even pitted. 0.6 of a penalty as well for track limits. Also, and we've got the rider coming through for 17th position also. And we're down again. So we've tangled with the rider there. Puts us down in 19th. Whoa, big twitch on the rear again. This time there's not a huge amount we can really do about what's happening. Oh, down again. This is not how we wanted this race to go. And unfortunately, it's quite abysmal. But we just got to stick with it. We don't know what can happen. Anything can happen in an endurance race. Let's put some more fuel in there, top it all the way up, then that way we can get it all completed. We are a long way off the field. Long way off the field now. long to go now. We have put in some improvements, but we're still a long way off. Whoop, and we've gone down again. Okay, there's another crash to add to the tally. This race is just not coming together. And instead of trying to, restart the race or do something, it's just better to go with it. Let's just go with it. We've had 2 pretty good rounds with Brands Hatch and Donington. So overall, I think we can be relatively happy with what we've achieved so far in this Endurance Championship with a bike that is okay, but I don't feel completely at ease with. So I'm happy that we've been able to maximize the results where we can. So when I saw the overall fixture for the tracks for this sort of goal, I was a little bit concerned about this track because I don't have a great history around this track. It's not my favorite track. I find it to be very tight. It just doesn't really work for my riding style. In saying that, on the opposite end of the spectrum, we also have the Utah circuit, which doesn't really work for me either. And it's a really big circuit, so I guess it just depends on personal preference and your riding style also. There are some riders that are going into the pits, but I don't think it's really going to make much of a difference at this stage. So it has been confirmed that this is the last lap. But at least this will end the atrocity here. Even though we have a relatively good looking bike, it is not the good race that we were hoping for. The first place rider has crossed the line. You might be able to see him. Nope, I don't think we can. He's already passed. Let's get this race to finally end as we cross the line for last place. Okay, so we round out this race in last, but overall in the championship we have finished in 4th, so not too bad overall. Would have been nice to be on the podium, but hey, it's not too bad at all. So if you've enjoyed this series, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a single episode here on the channel. If you're interested in MotoGP, go check out the recent trailer review that we did, which talks a little bit about what MotoGP 25 will have. And if you like Ride 5, well, there's plenty of Ride 5 content as well. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, have fun. See you on the next one. Bye for now.